guys, it's CeeChronicles here. Welcome to my channel and welcome to another fabulous fragrance review. Today again we're talking about Lattafa. This is the fragrance in question. I am intrigued by Lattafa, and I'll expect more of Lattafas on this channel because as a fragrance house they started in 2014, and today I believe they have more than 70 fragrances on the market, and of the 70 fragrances I bet you most of them will not disappoint you. So today I decided to pull this one from my collection. It's called Dur Al Maknoon. If there's anybody who speaks Arabic or anyone from the Middle East, please tell me what that means in the comment section. Dur Al Maknoon. This is the box. It's got purplish accents or baby pink. It depends on you know how you look at the color, and it's got some goldish imprints here, which you know kind of like look like Arabic art, or whether they mean something, I'm not sure. So this is the box, and the perfume in question is this one. This is the perfume. It's got a frosted glass. It's got a little plastic pendant, which I don't care for, but yeah, this is how it comes. Squarish. I've used quite a lot of it, you know, if you can see that I've used a lot of this fragrance, guys, right? And that's the presentation, and it's got the name here, which is Dur Al Maknoon. I'm going to spray some in the air and then I'll tell you what I'm perceiving. Right. This is an Eau de Parfum. It's 100 mils. It comes as it's listed as a unisex perfume. Right. Dur Maknoon is an oriental vanilla fragrance. There's lavender in here as the top notes, lavender and lemon. I smell a lot of lemon in here. There's nutmeg, there is incense, there is vanilla, some woods, and a bit of some oud that's in the background. That's what I'm perceiving. It's a very, very lemony, limey fragrance, a very unique one. It's different. It's reminding me so much of Shalimar's in a perfume initial. Shalimar's perfume initial has the same DNA as this one, so I could actually this can actually pass off as a dupe for Shalimar, and Shalimar has been continued, the perfume initial. It's been discontinued and they have reformulated it, so it's either, you know, if you want the original, you can either buy it on eBay or some of those sites that sell vintage perfumes, or you could settle for this one. This perfume also has the same DNA as Kenzo's Jungle Elephant, I think, Elephant or Elephant or something, Kenzo Jungle. So if you were curious about those perfumes and you want to or you can't get a hold of them, you can try this one. Or if you already have those, you let me know in the comment section what you think of those two perfumes. Now this one, like I said, in the initial spritz, it's a lot of lemon. There's a lot of lime and lemony scents in there. It's got the lavender as well that kind of fuses together, and it gets a bit powdery as well, musky as well, but it's not overpowering. You know, it's a gorgeous vintagey, like very mature scent, but I feel again, in as much as it's a bit mature, a lot of young people might actually like this fragrance because of how different it is. This is for somebody who wants to you know, those who deviate from the norms. If you're tired of your traditional or of the traditional smelling fragrances, this could actually be one that's worth trying. You know, I've used mine a lot, but I've used it more as an air freshener, because it's also got a beautiful presence in the air if you spray it. But that's not to say I don't like the fragrance. That's just because, you know, I've got so many, so sometimes I use some as fresheners, and this one has literally been, you know, going because of that. I feel it just gives this soothing, comforting, warm presence in the home or in the space in which you spray it. So yeah, this is a very zesty fragrance. I'm not sure if they put orange here as well, but it's well balanced. It's not one of those fragrances that are all over the place. It's very unusual, very unique, very powdery, very musky, and very zesty. So if you want to try something different and you're tired of these fragrances that are all over the place, I'd recommend this without a doubt. I think Lattafa outdid themselves with this one. But be prepared to be surprised with this. It's not one of those super girly or super masculine fragrances. It's a different fragrance. So don't buy this one expecting the usual, because this one is quite different. Like I said, it's got it's very original in its own sense, which is why I think, like I said, it shares the same DNA as Shalimar, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people that have used Shalimar perfume initial, will tell you that it's a bit it's a bit strange. It appeals mostly to collectors because it's unique. So if you want to buy fragrances because you want to add to your collection, or you want something unique or something that's different, or you want to be surprised, then I'd certainly say go for this one. But the surprise in this one is not going to be an ultimate shock, because it's got the lemon in it, that zestiness that gives it a bit of some familiarity, but at the same time it's along the lines of the niche fragrances, because it's different. It's not one that you walk in the mall and everybody's smelling like this. No, the incense gives it a twist, which comes off as a pleasant surprise. The only problem with this perfume is I find that it's not long lasting. It's one that if I spray on my clothes, I think I get about 3.5, maybe maximum 4 hours. That is in hot weather, because I feel this perfume is not particularly or strictly for for cold weather. This is an all-year perfume, but projects better in in hot weather. It's very summery. The vibe in this fragrance is very summery, but it doesn't have that lasting power. However, I also feel that it presents itself better if you spray it on your skin, which is what happens with most of these Middle Eastern fragrances. I find that most of them unfold better on the skin, because with your skin chemistry, it gets the time to develop, and it takes its time, and it goes from one stage to the other, and you get to feel and enjoy the fragrance. So yeah, I am pretty impressed with this one by Lattafa. I love how they've done, they've done the Eau de Parfum concentration in this is gorgeous, and it's one that I know will appeal to many people. The cap is a plastic cap which clips like that, and it happens to be a very firm cap. The way it clips, it's not one of those that if you lift it, because with perfume sometimes if you lift it with a cap it falls down. This one, no, it's quite a light one. The bottle is glass, and then the cap has got this decoration around it, which is similar to some of the Lattafa fragrances that I've shown you before, but this has just got these indentations. It doesn't have the crystals inside like some of the Lattafa fragrances, and then it's plasticky here, and then this plastic pendant, which, like I said, I don't really care for. They've sprayed this in I think it's plastic, and they've sprayed it in like a gold coating, but it's very flimsy, to an extent that if this had to latch on something and you had to pull it, you definitely lose this. So yeah, but I don't know, maybe it's they just thought to, it looks like the Lattafa sign, or I don't know, maybe that's what Al Maknoon means in is written in Arabic. I'm not sure, but generally this is a gorgeous perfume. Like I've said, guys, I've said a lot about this perfume. I hope you reach for it if you want to be surprised, but like I said, there is some familiarity, so yes, you will be surprised, but I feel if you don't like it, the initial first spray, give it a bit of some time. It's one that draws you to it. So the first, second, third, or fourth attempt might not be the perfect one, but after a while, you tend to like you crave for it because it's very gourmand in its zestiness. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me today. It's been your girl C Chronicles. We've been talking about this perfume. I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope you've subscribed. I hope you like. I hope you comment, and I hope you stay safe. And remember, guys, smelling good is a form of good manners. Cheers.